We were told the chip technology in bank and credit cards was the answer to card skimming and hacking criminals. But it seems the bad guys are staying one step ahead. Tonight, James Thomas reports on how the new card security has been breached already.
The technology is always going to be under attack, and we have to expect that.
We use them at restaurants, in taxis, to pay for our groceries. Chip and PIN point-of-sale payment machines. They are everywhere, and they're meant to be impenetrable.
Verifone, the way to pay.
Verifone has deployed millions of these devices around the world. Now we discover that some of them are potential points of risk.
So we would go into a shop and pretend to make a payment, and the only thing that the merchant will see is a card error appearing and the payment being declined. A criminal would then probably choose to pay by cash instead and leave the shop. At this point, our malicious software is introduced into the payment terminal, and the malicious software will record any payments happening on the same payment terminal.
Nils Schmidt is a professional hacker. He has breached Verifone's MX780 EFTPOS device. Once the malicious software is inserted, it can read your credit card and steal your personal information.
The criminal would go back at the end of the day with another malicious credit card to retrieve the recorded card numbers and PIN numbers.
Then your account is vulnerable.
If it's happening over there, we know it's going to happen here, and that's how we need to accept it.
Verifone are a huge global company. They supply 200,000 point-of-sale machines in Australia. Hacking into them is big business.
You know, I've seen a figure recently of about $300 billion. I've seen $84 billion. I've seen $3 trillion. Who knows? But I do know that it affects probably more people than any other crime type that's ever existed in the history of humanity, and it's going to get worse.
Detective Superintendent of Queensland's Fraud and Corporate Crime Group, Brian Hay, says that no matter how new the technology, hackers loom.
The system or that piece of equipment can't be guaranteed to protect you 100%.
Our cards had been scammed.
Definitely beware that it can happen.
There was 3 other transactions which I hadn't made on that card at all.
Our archives are full of victims.
Security is the core of the VX Evolution family. Every product in the VX Evolution line provides the security you've come to expect from Verifone, and then some.
Verifone refuses to comment on camera but acknowledges the security breach. It claims the problem is with older machines only and that a software solution has been developed. However, it is yet to be implemented. The software is awaiting approval from industry authorities. Hackers, on the other hand, don't wait for approval.
Hacking occurs every day in Australia.
In Australia, 1 in 15 adults have been victim to credit card fraud in the past year. It's no surprise to Chris Gatford of HackLabs, a professional hacker working for the good guys to prevent security breaches.
Attackers are creative. They will always look for new areas, things that are less protected and that have potential vulnerabilities.
And beware the new wave and pay technology. The UK's Daily Mail recently reported that 15 million Barclays customers using new contactless credit cards could have their details stolen by electronic pickpockets who can brush past wallets with a mobile phone embedded with malicious software which scans your card and steals your information.
It's a war. It's going to continue.